Yo, what's going on guys, Manny here and welcome back to more FUT Champs gameplay. This is the week of the monthly rewards, so I'll show you that in a second once I've gotten through all the highlights. But this is week number 4 now, and this is the one that determines where we finish in the monthly rewards. And to start off this week, we get off to quite a bad start actually. I don't know what's wrong with me. I need to stop playing when I've just gotten up, more or less. Like, I think I'd gotten up 20 minutes ago. You can see how tired I look, and I was playing so poor. Honestly, I've never deserved to lose a game of FIFA so badly. But you can see we pull a goal back there with Lionel Messi, but it's not enough. We got absolutely dominated in the game, and like I said before, like, I don't deal well against possession gameplay, and it's very frustrating because I like to rush out and I want that ball back immediately, so it doesn't work out for me a lot of the time. I need to improve on it. But there you can see I was trying to change player from from Hullet to Desai, didn't change, and we end up conceding a goal from it. But it doesn't matter because Ronaldo scores some sort of ridiculous goal. It doesn't even make sense, and you think that's enough, but look at this. That doesn't really make sense. You don't really often see those kind of goals scored in real life, but we make it 4-1 with a goal from Ronaldo again, and we are cruising at this point. And as if this guy hasn't gone through enough, we get a rebound goal there, Ronaldinho, and you know what comes next? A rage quit. Into the third game, and we come up against the guy that's using Mbappe to lead the line. He's there with Pogba, Cam, which is quite rare on this game actually. You saw it quite a lot in the last FIFA, but not so much as FIFA. He also had that inform for care, but we take a 1-0 lead with Ronaldinho, a nice confident finish, and he is involved yet again. Ronaldinho finding Ronaldo, good play. And what I would like to say is, obviously you guys are gonna say, as always, down to my team in that, but I think my attacking play this week was very sharp compared to normal. Like, I was scoring some good goals, some very nice passing moves like no man's business, and once again that's a rage quit 4-0. So yeah, clearly I'd woken up from my slack performance in the first game that put us off to a very bad start, and my attacking play was just becoming better and better each time I was going forward. I was going to score goals, and this guy does actually get a goal back in the game. Kyle Walker doesn't react, doesn't tackle Dabala, goes back to him and he scores. But that's always going to happen in this game, and that's why I am surprised that it's even done as well as it has at esport level, because it's just so random sometimes. But you can see that free kick technique works for us again with Roberto Carlos, very hard to defend against, and then moments later Ronaldo chipping his goalkeeper to make it 3-1. And to add more insult to injury, more salt into the wounds, Messi gets into his box through the legs of Jordan Lukaku. That is 4-1, and we aren't done there just quite yet. Ronaldinho with a step over, cuts to the right and bangs it to make it 5-1. The wins are starting to rack themselves up now, and we come up against the Serie A side that's got Gomez up front, it's got Mertens at cam, and it does look quite decent, but pretty standard at the same time. But look at that run from Aubameyang. Aubameyang was one of the new faces to my side this week. Just thought to try him out, and he did actually perform quite well. Set up a lot of goals through hold-up play. At times he was a bit clunky and stiff, but as you can see, another assist for him there as Hullet taps into an empty net, and that is another rage quit. For some strange reason, we are seeing plenty of Serie A sides this week, and we have Inform Icardi and Inform Immobile to play against up top. Maybe they might be very good, because for Serie A teams, that's not really something you see often. It's usually BPL. But once again, Hullet doesn't care, goes through, breaks through, that makes it 1-0 to us. Then Aubameyang, nice play with Ronaldo, makes it 2-0. But he then later sees himself get back into the game here. A bit of fortune there as it hits off the post and does come back to him, and he makes it 2-1 with Immobile. But again, we're doing well in the attacking phases, and we make it 3-1 shortly after. Didn't take us too long at all. And then he started to open up again. Aubameyang, Ronaldo combining, and it forced Ronaldinho, making it 4-1. So we are cruising. He does decide that's enough for me. Goodbye. So what started out as a very poor start with that first loss is now looking like a decent bit of form, because we have 5 wins on the spin, and we are looking to make that more as Pogba picks this up, plays it into Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho with the Rabona cross into the box, and Aubameyang with a header that almost hits the top corner, exactly right in the stanchions. But as you can see, we get another goal. Ronaldinho on the end of that one with a sliding finish. This guy then gets back in the game actually. As you can see, my defending here just doesn't look good. The player change is not going right, and Jesus beats David De Gea, which really frustrated me. You might have seen myself in the top corner getting frustrated, because I was just like, how doesn't De Gea save that? Like I was saying before, when I take my long shots, these goalkeepers will be tipping these shots wide for fun. And how about that for a finish? You can't tip that wide. Ronaldo on the end of that, and we win 4-1. 6 wins on the spin now, and it's another Serie A side. Did I miss the memo? Was this Serie A week? Did I somehow sneak my team into FUT Champs? I don't know, but Walkoutttt doesn't care again as he blasts that into the far corner, and then Aubameyang and Ronaldo combining as they did so many times as FUT Champs to make it 2-0. This guy decides that's enough. I'm quitting. Goodbye. That's 7, and you guys thought I was playing. Was it because of the scare cards? I don't know what it was. I came up against so many of these sides, but look at that from Roberto Carlos with the step over, watching that run of Ronaldinho that was incredible, takes it down and left-footed finish to make it 1-0. We take the lead. As I was saying before, my attacking play was starting to take some good shape this week. A hold-up play from Ronaldo for Walkoutttt, and it's a driven finish to make it 2-0. This guy decides, you know what, that's enough, Manny. Goodbye, 2-0, rage quit, and that takes us to Silver 3 with 8 wins. Game number 10, and it's Brazil feat Rashford that we come up against, but we should have no problem breaking this down. He's got Ronaldo in defence, and he hasn't been good for how many FIFAs, but you can see some link-up play between Ronaldo and Ronaldinho, and Walkoutttt in the box with an oh-so-sweet acrobatic kick to make it 1-0 to us, and then from there we pushed on, we started attacking more and more. Some link-up play here that if it ended straight up in a goal, you'll see here, if it ended straight up in a goal, it would have been nice, but it falls back to Ronaldo in the end, makes it 2-0, and we are simply cruising. Then Ronaldo showing his pace there. Sometimes it annoys me because I'll try that with Ronaldo and Bailly will just shove him off like an ant, literally. So sometimes it doesn't work, so it doesn't always look like Ronaldo's as overpowered as this, but look at that for a finish. Open the body up, make it 4-0. Firmino up the other end, on the other hand though, makes it 4-1. I think my De Gea should have done better with that finesse shot, but Aubameyang puts away all the speculation of a comeback with a 5-1 volley. That's what that is there. And then once more linking up with Ronaldo, Aubameyang holds it up, plays it back to Ronaldo. Ronaldo puts that into the box. Actually, I thought he was going to finish it, puts it into the box for Ronaldinho, and he volleys that. I was a bit more harsh this weekend. Normally I would try and shoot that first time, but I was like, I'm sweating this weekend. 9-1, so we've turned it around from 0-1, and things are looking a lot better than they did. But these games are just kind of irrelevant games in the middle that I'm going to show you. But we had a very good week this week. Like, we hit like a score that I've never ever hit. I didn't hit last FIFA, that sort of record, and it was actually like quite good. So you can tell my attacking was on point. I was doing the right things, but my problem again, concentration. How long can I hold that up for? And I start to question, how do these pro players do it? Like, literally, those guys are so cold with it. I don't know, it's like they're not even playing FIFA sometimes. You see the way they move the controllers, the way they act, they're so calm, cool and collected. Like, they almost know they're going to win every game. And I just don't feel like I have that about me. So even with this team, the players I have, I can't concentrate to a point where I can adapt, because each game's different. You have to adapt each game to think, okay, how's this guy attacking? You've got to suss it out as quickly as possible. And that's pretty much how you will be winning most of your games. But at this point, I was 27-4, I think. I was 27-3 at a stage, then it went 27-4, and this is the game that made me go 27-5. You can see I was leading, but for some reason, after we got that second goal, it felt like my players weren't controlling themselves properly. I tried to clear that with Roberto Carlos, was spamming B, didn't happen, goes across the box to Messi, and he makes it 3-3, and I was incredibly frustrated with that goal. And like I said, after them, my players just switched off. I tackled him there, goes back to him, eventually I can't do anything, and he smashes it to make it 4-3, and then does take the win. So, 27-5 that is. It does actually just always seem to be the way with me. I don't know what it is. Concentration, very difficult. It's not easy to keep your head on for this whole period. So I have to say, just big up to all those pro players that can do this and just play this game. There was one guy that played all 40 in a day and he'd won all 40, and I was just like, how do you even do that? Either everyone's backing out very quickly or you're just a cold guy, because I don't know how it's done. At this point you can see 27-5, but we start to take a lead and get a bit of form back, and then Ronaldo is back on form. Look at that for a left-footed chip. I was so baffed. I was like, did that really just go in? So 28-5 that is. But look at the top 100. Those guys already had 40. I was playing this on Saturday. Guys already had 40. That is ridiculous. But look at this from Ronaldo. Great skill, great strength, great agility, and he bangs it to make it 1-0. But this guy gets straight back in the game there with a goal from Eriksen, I do believe. Aubameyang gives us the lead once again. And then from there, it was just a bit of a weird game, because straight after Jesus, it was almost like goals were just being cancelled out left, right, and centre. Aubameyang goes up the other end, heel to heel there, takes a shot, falls out to Ronaldo, and then we make it 3-2. But for some reason, I don't know what, the game disconnected. I was baffled. pulled. I thought I got the loss, but we get the win, 3-2. I don't know what was wrong with me though. I think I got carried away with how well I was doing at the start, and yeah, these are the last few games. I didn't quite keep track of them as well as I should have, so he takes the lead there with Martial. We go straight up the other end though. Aubameyang plays this drilled pass into Ronaldo that I think is ridiculous. The drilled pass, in my opinion, let me know what you think of this down in the comment section below. In my opinion, the driven pass needs to be removed from the game. It's just too overpowered, too accurate, and I don't know, I think it's exploited a lot. But you can see we take the lead 2-1, and then Walkoutttt, you don't give him any space there because that's what he can do. That ended up in a rage quit. I do actually wish I could show you guys all 40 games, but it's just not quite practical. But this is the guy that got 40-0, Phenomenal or whatever his name was, and I didn't feel like I was playing someone that got 40-0. So that's the weird thing. You might play against some of these guys and they absolutely dominate you, like you can feel, rah, you're playing like a bang out right now. But for this guy, I didn't really feel like that, and my problems just started when I got Desai sent off, so I couldn't defend against him. I didn't replace the gap because I don't really like to do that, but maybe looking into the future, I should think about doing that because he did just start scoring goals for fun. When he started exploiting the gaps, even after I plugged it, he had all the momentum, just started to bang goals, and then that was my cue to quit. And he ended up getting 40-0, so I'm not ashamed of quitting to someone that got that. This is pretty much my last game for this FUT Champs weekend. I was chasing Elite 2, so I couldn't slack, but he does take the lead after I put him under a load of pressure, which was quite frustrating. But moments later, Walkoutttt breaks his defensive line. I don't know why they stepped up for some reason, but it's a cultured finish past the goalkeeper to make it 1-1. So we're back in the game. We're looking to take the win, and then Messi does put us on our way to do that with a deflected goal that I'd be very annoyed to concede, but it doesn't matter because it's cancelled out at the other end. Pretty much anything that 92 Del Piero shoots in and around the box goes in. It's ridiculous. But here we get some luck again. Ronaldo somehow gets that into the bottom corner. That's 3-2, and then late in the game Petit makes it 4-2. So the game is pretty much ours at this point, and Ronaldinho looks like he might add a fifth. Ronaldo makes sure of it, and that is 5-2. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. My FUT Champs weekend is finished. We got 32 wins. Things were quite decent, given somehow we almost bottled from 27-3. But I'll take it. 32 wins out of 40. It's not easy to achieve at all. So if you are achieving it or above, I rate you so much. But here are my rewards. Okay, so here we are. Onto the rewards. I'm going to open the monthly ones as well. I'm going to treat you guys. We're going to do both of them in a video this time. We finished on 32 wins this week out of 40, which isn't bad considering I played a load of top 100 guys and guys that are just pro players, which is, it's just so hard, even with the team I have. But yeah, without further ado, let's do this. Come on. What do we get? We get one Elite 1 FUT Champions pack. That's the monthly one. And we also get our rewards for this weekend, getting Elite 2, like I said. 100k, one 100k pack, and a premium team of the week pack. I'm expecting something decent out of just all of this. We're going to start with the 100k pack that we've gotten from this week. I reckon we'll probably get an 85 rated player in it. If we get anything good, anything other than that, it's a bonus. But probably just, yeah, I don't expect anything special from this. Yep. Nothing special. Idrissa Gueye. 100k pack, you're giving me something I can get in a 7,500. I don't know. It's not even going to be anything worth keeping in this, really. These might be useful for squad builder challenges, and that's about it. That's the trash pack, if I'm honest. Then next up, we have the premium team of the week pack. I don't even have high hopes for it, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what I'm expecting. If we get anything over 85 rated, it's a bonus. It's Italian, left mid, and it just would be one of the worst ones. It's an 82 rated card. I've seen this. I mean, stats-wise, doesn't look bad, but 32 wins, it's hard to get. I'm not even joking. You play some of the best players in FUT Champs. It's very hard to get. We get Dembele as well. I can't imagine him going for much just because of the league he's in. Yep. And we get Ashley Young, who probably goes for about 20k himself. So it's probably just worth keeping these for squad builder challenges, that's it. On to the monthly rewards now, and I'm praying that they're better than our weekly rewards because that was absolute trash. I got Elite 1 on the monthly. It's not top 100, otherwise we could have got another icon in there, but you know, here we go. Come on, please, just at least give me useful players. Useful players, that would just be great. And we are going to get French, centre mid, Juventus, Matuidi, 86 rated, which means everything else in this pack is under 86 rated. I can't see myself using Matuidi if I'm honest, but you never know, he might come in handy one week. Patricio, Aspas, Gabriel Jesus actually. That's one that I did want, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people will get him. You get Gabriel Jesus, Immobile, Aspas, Patricio, Luis Gustavo for like the 7th time this month. Aaron Moy. I mean, it's not like I can discard any of them or anything, so I guess I'll just have to try and put them to good use wherever I can. We also get Alessandrini as well, who's quite a famous one amongst some players to bring off the bench. So I guess I can't complain that much. Anyway guys, that's been it for my rewards. Let me know what you guys got in your rewards. Hopefully your monthly ones were a lot better than this, because I mean it's good, but it's not, do you know what I mean? There's Sanchez's we could have gotten, De Bruyne, more players that I'm more likely to use. But I guess we'll have to make the best of this. But yeah, let me know your rewards. Leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace.
Yeah, they keep telling me that I'm the best in the country, and I like how that sounds. You think you're Superman, I get the kryptonite and bring you right back down. Yeah, you know the drill, I kill MCs till it's overkill.